Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your October 2022 monthly reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Now, as I was getting ready to do your reading, I got like this sudden song that came to mind, and I had to Google it because I didn't know what the song was called, but I believe it's Hit 'Em Up by Tupac, right? And I don't really know the gist of the whole song, but definitely it's a Tupac song. And he starts off, you know, the chorus of Take Money, right? I'm not going to sing, but that song featured in prominently. So maybe look it up and check out the lyrics, but it definitely feels like there's some sort of competition, competitive nature in an industry, in business, in money, it's just a big form of disrespect to somebody else, right? So I feel like some of you may be coming across that energy, or you have been. Maybe you're coming across, I just heard someone stealing your ideas, or you've been accused of that. I feel, yeah, I feel like there is this energy of not getting along with a certain someone, a group of people, having some sort of enemy situation, competition. This is not the main energy of the reading, but that was just coming through very strongly. So if you know the song, you know the lyrics, and you can more or less say, yeah, I kind of went through that already. So maybe your reading may have something to do with that. If you don't know the song, it doesn't mean that this reading is about that. I do channel intuitively, and so therefore that could just be one aspect of this. But we start off the month with the Ace of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Star card. Aquarius energy here. Middle of the month, we've got the Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So a lot of watery energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Whether that's just you or you're dealing with a lot of emotional energies. I do get this feeling of, like I said, competition, not getting along. There's been a lot of strife, a lot of he said, she said, or he said, or they said, whatever it may be. We close out the month in another 5 and more fighting with the Five of Swords and another 5. So 555 features prominently for you. I want to say Cancer's reading I just did. 555, 567, 666. You had a lot of, Cancer had a lot of repeated messages, and it's funny because in Cancer's reading, I kept hearing Scorpio. And sure enough, at the end, there's a little bit of a Scorpio surprise there. So if you have Cancer in your chart, or you're dealing with a Cancer, or maybe you just want to check out that reading to see if those messages help you out on your journey, go ahead, feel free and check that out. And here we go, Four of Swords. So definitely 555 is prominent here. Fives in numerology, especially when repetitive in that nature, really does suggest or foreshadow or forewarn that there is imminent change headed your way. You may already be full on in that energy change, right? There's been a change in your energy, energetically, environmentally, emotionally, mentally, financially, okay? So I do get this energy of you trying to balance yourself out, trying to keep your emotional, mental, financial, even physical grounding, stability, energy. I just feel like some of you have felt like there have been wrenches thrown in several areas of your life, and you're just trying to stay afloat is what I'm hearing. It's not for everyone. However, there is this energy around emotions and money and being tied all around. So this could be a family situation. Maybe there's inheritance. Maybe there's probate and people not getting along because, well, things need to go to probate. Things need to be approved. Things need to be, you know, divided and shared. This could be a divorce, a separation, child support energy in terms of, you know, separating, being divorced legally, you know, binding contracts here being broken. I'm also hearing the energy of wanting to feel released, okay? So whether someone that you're dealing with wants to feel released and broken and free from your grasp, from your energy, from your connection, or you are feeling that towards someone. You want to break, and I just heard the song. I don't know what song it is. I want to break free, right? I can't. A lot of musical energy here for you. I do channel songs with messages lots of times, but Scorpio, that's 2 in 1 reading here. So what is the song? I'm trying to hear the whole thing. I don't want to sing. Anyway. So yeah, that's, if you know it, sing it, look up the lyrics, right? But it does say, I want to break free. And so you may be feeling that energy where you have felt like you were maybe confined. You have maybe felt like you were, maybe confined, but maybe you feel like there was a lot of controlling energy, and it's been a bit of a power struggle in a relationship where there was a lot of fearful energy involved when it came to that, right? I do feel as though there's the energy, if you are going through a divorce or a separation or court proceedings. I know that the Justice card isn't here, but I am feeling that energy, like fighting and not getting along, strife, anger, winning at all costs, not really caring about the choice words that are being said. So there's a lot of mud slinging, throwing, very harsh words that are coming through. And now you've got the Page of Cups. So this could involve children, or this could be basically like fighting in a sandbox as children, right? So it feels as though this is something that would have happened in grade school, and you're wondering, why the fuck are we dealing, sorry for my language, why the F are we dealing with this right now? We're grown adults, we're, you know, grown-ass people. It is 222 on my clock. So 222 really reinforcing the whole energy of partnerships, right? So this could involve a partnership. This could have been a business partnership, maybe having connections in a career, business, or financial industry, or money, exchange of money and ideas, being paid for certain things and feeling like you've been treated unfairly, fighting for yourself, fighting for your share, fighting for what's right, or trying to hold on to what you feel is right, what you feel is yours, that you feel like you shouldn't have to you know, deplete yourself in the process, because you do have the 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Coins at the bottom. So as you close out your month, you know, it's continuously fighting to hold on and keep what's yours. Maybe you are being told by the legal system, or being, you know, contracts that are, you know, being upheld, saying, no, I don't want to give more than I should. Stop trying to deplete me. Stop trying to take everything from me. You may be going through that in court systems, arguments, legal proceedings. If you're not, because the Justice card isn't here, but intuitively, and what I'm channeling from source is that this is, if it's not already in the court systems, if it's not already in mediation, you know, attorneys' offices, then that is going to be the next step, because you are not seeing eye to eye. You are not compromising. You are not getting along or coming to a conclusion together. The Judgment card at the bottom of the deck right now. I do feel the need to pull another card and another page. So again, like I said, this is either very emotional energy. I'm sorry, emotional immaturity, or this is, you know, children that are involved, or maybe this is a struggle of not getting along since you were children. This could be with siblings fighting over probate, estate, money, property, who's more deserving of what. I get this energy of someone being there more for the, you know, for this person that passed then, and you're just like, I don't see why it would be right to split things evenly. This person kind of fell off the face of the earth, and it's just a lot of the mudslinging and going back and forth. It's all going to come to an end though. So whether you're willing to allow things to progress into the legal system and going to court and mediation and getting attorneys involved, or whether you're ready to just say, you know what, what's done is done. Let's just agree to disagree and figure out how we are going to keep this moving forward, how we can fix this overall energy. Again, there's this there's a sense of needing to heal old wounds, childhood wounds, inner child. Wow, this card just flew out as I started to shuffle the deck. So the card of storm warning, meaning a storm warning is really, it's warning you that the storm is coming. If you don't take a step back to really see the big picture, to really try to make your most best informed decisions or statements, or how things are said, how you move. I do get this feeling of impulsive, argumentative energy where things come out in such a way that there's no taking it back, and it will become difficult to get along with someone. So I do get this energy of inner child wounds, of childhood wounds coming out that you need to deal with. Maybe you have hidden it for quite some time. I don't know why I'm getting the energy of you finding out, or someone here finding out that they have a sibling they didn't know about, okay? Or a child they didn't know about, okay? Someone, like, you just suddenly, if you are a Scorpio male, you suddenly find out that somebody had a child and didn't let you know, okay? Yeah, that's very specific, so obviously not for everyone. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing something like that. And your child this may be like this child that you didn't know about could be grown now, either like a teenager or in their 20s, okay? So that is very specific, so it's obviously not for everyone. However, I do get this feeling of, you know, inner childhood wounds that are coming out that you've had to work through, gain clarity on. Maybe you are feeling as though there's situations here that you never dealt with and you thought you were never going to have to deal with, and now they're coming up. Okay, so there it is. Envy, woman holding a heart, which is really the Queen of Cups here energy. And thinking man, which is air sign energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that is like my King of Swords. And look at that woman. The thinking woman is also air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, so definitely feel like there's a lot of air energy here. That includes communication, thoughts, could be negative thoughts, thoughts of envy, very much that strong hater type energy, watching what people have and why don't you have it, watching why someone had a better life or a better outcome and you didn't, wanting what they want, wanting what they have. Definitely feel like there's some sort of envious competition, wanting to level up. I also feel like this whole, like, if you are going through a separation and your partner has already gone with someone else and you're just like, what do they have that I don't have, or why them and not me type energy. There's a lot, like I said, a lot of emotional energy, but also, you know, be careful of your thoughts, be careful of what you're thinking, be careful of what you're saying and how you say it, your tone, the way you communicate. Hurtful words, you know, hurt people, and I definitely feel like this is the type of energy that's going on here. Okay, this is some sort of energy that you definitely need to work through, so be very, very careful with that. Hocus Pocus tarot deck. So I'm going to pull how this is going to affect you closing out the month, because I do see the fives here, being guarded, uncomfortable change, definitely a lot of fighting. I'm even hearing, if you're trying to go through a separation or a divorce, somebody here hires like a PI, stalker vibe energy, right? Or you're tapping into people's messages, hacking their phones, things like that. You're trying to like catch them red-handed in something, or you're trying to like get something to, okay, I just heard it, you're trying to get them, right? Whether that's you or them towards you. So be mindful of that. Be careful. Two of Pumpkins is Two of Pentacles. The Judgment card, which was at the bottom of this deck before I pulled more cards. Knight of Lightning. Isn't that what I have under here? The Knight of, oh, that's the Knight of Cups. No, Knight of Lightning is Knight of Swords. But you have Page of Swords and the Thinking Man, which is also Swords energy. And you have Empress here. So mother figure features prominently here because that is a major arcana. So maybe you are trying to work things out with your mother. You may have a mother wound, mommy issues. You may be trying to work things out with a mother figure, right? Grandmother, aunt, maybe could be like in-laws, right? Your mother-in-law. Could be your baby mama if you're the Scorpio male, or, you know, whatever. And so Knight of Lightning is the Knight of Swords. It's kind of like impulsive energy moving forward. And that was kind of the energy I was getting here, is that the arguments and the arguments and the words that are said can be a bit impulsive, and you need to be careful with that, because you cannot take that back once that happens. Now, the Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Pumpkins, is really about, you know, finding the balance, knowing that if things are at one point or another feel like one side is feeling more outweighed than the last, how is that going to work out for you? Can you pick them up and keep moving forward? The Judgment card really is about like resurrection and reviewing things before moving forward, especially if you're moving a bit hastily and not paying attention to how this affects other people. The Eight of Potions is the Eight of Cups energy here. So I do feel like at the end of the day, you're walking away from what no longer serves you. There is this part of you that is a bit resentful, or just feeling resentment all around, like, why them, not me type energy, or why do I always have to struggle? Why is there always a storm brewing in my life? That type of energy. I do feel like you need to, you know, really be careful of the thoughts. Be careful of what you say out loud. You are manifesting. Words, you know, are spelling words, right? You can manifest exactly what you're saying. That's why certain things, certain patterns, certain cycles repeat themselves in your lives, because you are always speaking of those things, so they will always continue to happen for you. So what is the energy moving into November for Scorpio? And how can we enlighten Scorpio here? We've got the Seven of Potions, which is the Seven of Cups, the World card, and the Ten of Candles, which is the Ten of Wands. And the bottom of the deck here, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So major arcanas here. I'm really loving it. However, you know, Seven of Potions and the Ten of Wands, that Seven of Cups, trying to work things out in terms of all the different options you may have. So if you left a person thinking the grass was greener, or they left you thinking the grass was greener, and it left you in some sort of energy, feeling burdened, feeling like, how can I move on from here? Especially because we have the World card here, knowing that things are about to level up and upgrade, but it's not without a struggle, right? You've got 555 here. So definitely feel like some of you will be having a little bit of a struggle moving forward in some sort of change. However, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is saying, regardless of this type of change, whether happy changes, uncomfortable changes, or unfortunate changes, it really is for the better. You've got the World card, and let's not forget you also have the Judgment card here. Now the Judgment card here is really saying, I'm giving you another opportunity. I'm giving you another shot at this. I'm giving you another chance, whether it is to fix or heal a relationship, or maybe it's just to understand what went wrong here and giving you an opportunity to have what it is that you truly want, but with someone else. Okay. And maybe some of you are not ready to be open for that, and that's okay. The important thing is that you definitely heal from within, so that you can really be in a position, in a place to be open to receiving everything that is for your highest good. And as long as you are in this storm energy, or in this low vibrational energy of lack, of envy, of why them, not me, right? When is it going to be my turn, is how I'm hearing it. Then it's never going to be your turn, because you keep affirming that good things are not happening for you. And so you've got to be open to an energetic shift when it comes to your thoughts and the things that you say. Beautiful energy, beautiful, beautiful. I freaking love it. I was just about to say October has full moon in Aries, you know, so there will be a sense of things coming up for you to heal, for you to clear yourself of, and being open to new beginnings, being open to new chapters, understanding things that didn't work out and why, and knowing that, well, that wasn't very nice. That wasn't very pretty. That didn't feel good. I don't want to go through that again. And therefore, I'm going to be ready to release and heal and, you know, plug in whatever lackful holes or lack mentality, scarcity mindsets have been affecting you all this time, and how you will be ready for new beginnings, because towards the end of the month, we do have the new moon in your sign, Scorpio, and I believe it is a partial solar eclipse. And look at the card that we got. We got the new moon card. The new start is coming. Absolutely. Storms are meant to, you know, push things out and wither away what is not meant to be here. But you know what happens within a storm? All the water that comes down on those dry weeds, on those, you know, whatever it is, you know, around you. I just heard pasture. So you're about to embark on a green pasture. I do get this feeling of things needing to be cleared out. The storm warning is saying, hey, I'm just letting you know, FYI, a storm is brewing, a storm is coming. And if you feel like you've already been through it, you know, either that was the height of this or you're about to go through another one. But at the end of the day, it's to help you clear the path for something new and something better. So I definitely love that for you. Your commitment is being tested. Wow. First quarter moon. Well, hello. I'll say that. Your commitment to healing, your commitment to love, your commitment to partnership, friendship, your commitment to bettering yourself, and whether or not you've been doing the right thing. I get this feeling that for some of you, you've been trying to make changes. You've been trying to level up, and, you know, you have this mindset or mentality that, you know, sooner or later, and I heard it in Spanish, so those of you that speak Spanish, I heard it like tarde o temprano, right? Like sooner or later, things will fall apart, because that is what you've been used to. That is what you've been accustomed to. But you've been used to it because you're consistently and continually reinforcing it, right? So like every time you talk to a friend or a loved one or just someone in particular, like, oh yeah, things are going good for me right now, but sooner or later, you know, and then there you go. Inviting in the negativity and finding, you know, inviting the stock market to crash, inviting, you know, your, well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but inviting things to fall apart, because it's like this momentary setback that you're expecting, but it becomes so heavy for you that instead of it being momentary, it's actually a whole lot longer, and it takes you a lot longer for you to get out and get ahead, okay? So stop inviting that type of energy, okay? You got this. You'll be all right. So this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. We're going to close out this reading with this deck. Oh, 2 cards it is. That's what I was going to pull out, and that's what came out. Discernment, card number 10, and focus, card number 14. So, you know, I feel like you've got your judgment that's being clouded at this time. If you are succumbing to low vibrational energy, bad influences, drinking, drugs, just lower vibrational energies that are clouding your judgment, that it's almost as though to numb the pain, or if you are indulging in substances of that nature, for some of you, it's lower vibrational energy in terms of every time you get into an argument with someone, every time, like, and it's almost as though it just became routine to not get along with certain people, or maybe you just can't stand them, and so you just, for whatever reason, it's very difficult for you to stay grounded or maintain your energy. And so you don't like this person so much, or whatever the situation may be, your judgment gets clouded, and you got to be careful not to be impulsive with your words and how you're saying, and definitely do, I'm hearing you need to really look within yourself, in your heart, because you know that this isn't right. You know that this isn't who you want to be. You want to make some changes. You want to, you know, definitely feel like the energy of big transformation, but it starts with your thoughts. It starts with your emotions, and that is a part of your healing moving forward. Okay, so Scorpio, that is your reading. Make sure you check out your other aspects of your chart, moon, rising, Venus, even Mars. Let me know how it resonates down below, and I will see you guys very soon. I will most likely be going live on Tuesday, so make sure your notifications are turned on when you subscribe, if you're not subscribed already. If you are subscribed, make sure your notifications are turned on. I cannot wait to see what else is in store for you, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.